welcome back to another episode of All Punked Up. My name is Rincón, and I am sitting here today with the boys of Hot Mulligan. Hi guys, how y'all doing?
Hello.
Hello. If you could, this is a new show, new channel. If you could introduce yourselves across the couch to our audience, that would be so lovely. So, we have with us today...
Brandon, I play drums.
Ryan, I play guitar.
Chris, I play guitar and sing.
Tades, I shout at you.
I'm Garrett, I play bass.
Wonderful. And I just sit on couches with bands. Right now Hot Mulligan is on tour with Grayscale, Waster, and whichever local, I forget anybody else that's touring with y'all right now.
Lurk.
I've never heard of Lurk before, but you should definitely stream them, check them out. And we're at Music Hall of Williamsburg. You know, before y'all play tonight, how y'all feeling about tonight's show?
Good.
Yeah?
Good. Yeah.
I like this room.
Yeah.
Venue's very cool.
Yeah. Awesome. We have a lot of peacocks. Well, you can't see the peacocks, unfortunately. We'll take B-roll of the peacocks so you can see the peacocks. They're literally everywhere.
Female
it's
peacocks.
a little... No, these are male peacocks.
The male,
yeah.
We had this whole discussion.
We had this whole discussion off camera. I'm sorry we did not record it. It was very important. So like tonight feels good, feels great. Y'all have a lot of stuff like coming out within like the next couple of weeks. You have an album. You'll be fine.
That's right.
Yeah, March 6th, right?
March 6th.
March 6th. You'll be fine. Stream it. Follow it. And you know, I wanted to talk to y'all about kind of the evolution that y'all have gone through from like your previous discography to now. It feels like, you know, everybody, the singles you've released so far, and like the rest of the songs that are on the album that I've like already kind of like listened to, it feels like, I don't know, kind of like a new era for Hot Mulligan. So tell me about kind of this new period of time that you're going to be going into as a band with this album. And I know it's like such a loaded question. We'll start from the beginning, I guess. Why did you want to call it You'll Be Fine? And we'll just go from there.
You know, we didn't make a lot of meaning for it necessarily, but it's in analog fade. The lyric, You'll Be Fine, just forget all about me. So it just seemed fitting, and like it might be the album title.
Makes sense, yeah, makes sense. So the singles that you'll have out right now, you know, Backyard, Feels Like Crab, like, I feel like, and of course like A Cook Sunglasses, like, I feel like they kind of dive into like really specific, like, feelings and themes about like, you know, what it's like to be under like the gaze of so many people, and, you know, what it's like to, you know, be, you know, a musician in the public eye. And I wanted to ask, like, what, like, with working off of those themes, like, what kind of story are y'all telling with this album?
I handled a lot of the lyrics for this one, so it's all very hyper-focused on my experience and not really generalized stuff. So it's not really so much of a story as like the nihilist and introvert that I've become, especially influenced by what we do, like meeting all of these people and having a hard time talking to people, and like feeling like I don't get along in this sort of realm. So those are mine, anyway. Chris has different vibes for his couple songs.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to feel like the songs each have their own meaning, that it doesn't necessarily, they don't all necessarily tie into each other in terms of meaning.
Yeah, so they're each their own individual stories versus the album taking you on a journey from start to finish.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah, awesome. Do you feel like, you mentioned that it's more of an individual experience versus it being more general? Do you feel like that helps songs be more relatable to people who may have like had similar experiences, or do you feel like it, like, trying to figure out the words to say this properly, but do you feel like you're just, you know, telling about your life and that's it?
Well, I mean, we were just talking about this last night, where it's like we all are essentially the same weird bipedal monkey. So like, no matter how specific my experience is, a lot of people are going to be going through the same shit. So like, the relatability of it is irrelevant. We're all kind of riding the same bullshit.
So, you know, you'll be fine, March 6th. You know, what, like, where, after the album comes out, like, what do you hope to do? Do you hope to go on, like, a headlining tour? Like, do you hope to, you know, jump on the festival circuit after the release? Like, what can people expect, like, after, like, this era to look like?
There's not a lot we can, like, say yet, but
It's a surprise.
we'd like to go to, like, Europe or the UK, and tour more, play new songs. Finally, it's been a couple years playing the same ones.
New songs is always nice. Like, nothing's wrong with playing, like, you know, the stuff that everybody knows. But having fresh stuff, it's like whenever you put on a fresh pair of, like, Converse, you're just like, ah, fuck, a blank canvas. There's so many adventures to be had with these shoes, and I feel like that's the same, like, kind of concept when we have fresh stuff, with new adventures, new memories to make while playing those songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any, like, lyrics that whenever, like, in the album that you feel like when you sing them or play them, like, or play along to them, they, like, hit you the most?
I feel that way, I would say, with most of Analog Fade. I just think it's a cool song where the lyrics kind of match the music, so it's it brings you into it, which I like a lot.
Anybody else here, do y'all have anything else to, like, say? Are there any, like, lines within the song that you listen to them or you play them and you're just like, damn, that just hits?
Yeah, I mean, there's a few songs where Tade sounds more pissed than he's ever been.
He gets really angry. It's cool because the music reflects that a lot. The track Digging In is like peak pissed off Tades. And I feel like at the end there it all just like kind of comes up to where we all play super pissed and everything sounds super pissed.
We're all angry together.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
We're not like super pissed, but it's fun to, you know, like kind of play that and feel it for a moment.
Gotcha. Cool. I cannot wait to see that whenever y'all play it live. That's gonna be so sick. I'll be pissed with y'all. Just be like, yeah, let's do it. So, you know, y'all are on the road now and, you know, taking the time to, like, you know, prep for this release and stuff. So tell me, like, on the road adventures, like, who's the one that gets lost the most? Who's the one that people, like, the TM is trying to call them and they're just like, where the fuck is this dude? We need to go.
Sniff.
Every time we have to play, we'll all be like waiting to go on the stage, and it's 30 seconds to set time. Oh, where's Sniff?
Oh, God.
You see him, like, running through the crowd. You're like, oh my god.
Oh, God.
Like sometimes it'll be like, hey Sniff, where are you? And he'll say, I don't know, somewhere in New York City. And it's like,
Sniff has to piss a lot too.
Sniff is a big pisser.
Okay, they're just, like, digging into you right now. So.
It's okay.
Oh, man.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Yeah.
Your flaws.
The shrugs and it's like, eh.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Now, you know, along the way, on the road, you have to stop for, you know, obviously Sniff having to piss everywhere. But you also...
Everywhere, he's pissing
All the time.
I mean, like...
All I do every day.
Not everywhere, but I mean, like, there's multiple stops that have to be made. So, like, you know, you get the munchies on the road, man. So, like, you know, what are y'all getting at gas stations, at bodegas? Like, I'm gonna judge you on your snack choices, so, like, choose carefully.
Brandon, what was that?
Yerb.
What flavor?
Revelberry.
What the fuck is yerb?
Revelberry yerb.
What is that?
Let's move on.
It's like tea. I think.
I've been into the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup lately.
Nice.
White chocolate Kit Kat.
No, dark chocolate Kit Kat. That's the best one.
Pringles. They come.
Wait,
they
what
come,
flavor of Pringles, though?
Tastes good.
Pretty much any. They
It's
come with
stupid
a
Pringles.
container with a cap on top, so if you spill them, you don't have to go, oh shit, my Pringles are everywhere.
Sniff can pee in the can later.
You can pee in the can.
I'm really a big fan of garden salsa sun chips.
I just had, like, some Philadelphia spinach and artichoke dip with pita chips. found at a gas station the other day. So
Chris, you're the most daring
sounds-
in gas stations.
He'll eat like
I-
gas station hard-boiled eggs and stuff.
I'm
Oh,
confident
fuck
in
no.
gas station food. It's refrigerated.
Yeah, but you don't know the source.
Well,
You don't know where it's
but I
from.
mean,
It's like gas
you go to
station sushi.
McDonald's and it's like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's all pretty bad.
Oh god. I hate to say this on camera, but I've actually never eaten McDonald's, so I have no idea what that experience is
Ew.
like.
Interesting.
I've like driven people there, like people who really needed to eat McDonald's.
Where are you from?
I'm from the South.
Not even
I'm
a
from
French
Louisiana.
fry.
You guys have those,
I
right?
know we have
Okay, I'm
so
not-
many
yeah.
of them.
We can move on.
Oh, sorry.
Green poop. That's what McDonald's is. Later on, you have green poop.
McDonald's, please don't take down this video. Sorry.
Why do you make me poop green?
Dude. Please move on. Please.
Okay.
This is another question.
3, 2, 1,
me
top
that.
change.
Give me
So,
Not on there.
so, Jesus Christ. Where y'all headed to next after y'all are done here in Brooklyn? You know, what other cities are y'all hitting?
Worcester.
Where are you excited to go? Like, any, like, favorites that you're just like, shit, I can't wait to go back to? Like,
Well, we're kind of done.
Pretty
now.
much done.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
like 2 more shows
Two
left,
more
I
shows
think. Yeah, sort of. How do you say it?
Worcester. We're kind of like waster.
We're,
Worcester?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
We're going there.
We're going to Massachusetts. Cool. Awesome. Well, sorry, my mind is still on green poop. Jesus Christ. You really got me there, man. Sorry, can we actually close this door really quick? If we want to? Oh, that's a cool drawing on the back of the store.
That's nice.
Is that like a demon or something? Like,
It's a good vibe.
So it comes out of tapes and
It's like a vibe.
Okay, Jesus Christ. So, sorry, really backing away from green poop and snacks. So, back to You'll Be Fine. You know, I was curious, like, do y'all have any least favorite songs on the album? Like, from start to finish, I thought it was, like, a really solid, like, you know, record, but what were, and I know everybody's like, what's your favorite song, what's your favorite song, what's your least favorite on there?
I don't have a least favorite. I think we had some songs that didn't make it on the record, which I think at the time we just collectively decided those ones were the least favorites, and we were just gonna keep the good ones.
I do wish I had written more carefully in We're Gonna Make It to Kilby. Like, that, I wrote that one kind of quickly in the studio, and so I say house a lot in it. And that word specifically, it like, I think it's fine, the message gets across fine. Well,
House is the new body
It's
part.
really in the house.
I keep
everybody.
saying house.
It's super in the house.
I don't have like a least favorite, but that one definitely took the longest to grow onto me because it's like pretty different. So none of them I dislike. There's just more that I gravitate towards more often.
Like, which ones do you gravitate on? Do you find yourself gravitating to more?
I'm really into the singles we put out. I actually feel like Crab is the exception. That one took a long time to sneak up on me. I do really like that song. And then Dirty Office Bongos I really like. I feel ridiculous talking about these song names.
Yeah. Those songs. What is the most, in your opinion, what is the most ridiculous song name that you have in your discography?
Backyard.
Backyard.
What?
That's the most ridiculous one.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
one.
it's
the
the
only one that's
outlier.
real.
Green Squirrel.
In pretty bad shape.
In pretty bad shape.
He was, to be fair.
What does SPS stand for?
Soggy Piss Stickers.
Soggy Piss Stickers.
Brandon, why is it called that?
Because when you put stickers on a toilet at a public space, people are inclined to piss on it, and they get soggy.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It makes total sense.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody.
Specifically at like venues when they're on the toilet seat, so you have to sit down on the Soggy Piss stickers.
Oh no!
Because you know that guys always miss, and it has to be on the toilet seat, and then it gets in the sticker.
That's so gross.
Yeah.
So dirty. Oh boy. Yeah, no, that's not how it is in the women's restroom. Luckily. Jesus
You know there's
Christ.
some poop stuck in there too, it's not just piss.
There's been
It's
so
gotta
much
be.
poop in this
Soggy
interview.
poop stickers.
Like green McDonald's poop?
Yeah.
Alright. My mom's gonna see
It
this and
circles
call
back.
me. and just-
So yeah, my mom listens to this too, and she always gets on my case about, like, I say fuck way too often, and she calls me up, she's like, Nana, why do you have to curse so much? And I'm like, I'm sorry, Mom. Just,
For the culture.
it comes out. I'm sorry. It just, don't think about it. So, you know, I know that y'all, you know, since starting in, you know, Michigan and making your way to now, like, here, in fucking Brooklyn, Music Hall, Williamsburg, you know, it's been quite a journey for you guys. So, for the rest of the year, and what do you hope that y'all can do? Like, I like to end interviews with, like, a manifestation kind of thing, where, because I feel like whenever you, like, put it out there into the universe, it can kind of, like, happen because you feel more motivated to do it, because then you, like, acknowledge it. So, like, if you had, like, any goals or, like, any tours that you wanted to go on, like, what would be, like, your dream bill? What would be, like, your dream thing to do for the next, like, for the rest of 2020?
I just want to go overseas.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I want to go to Europe, I want to go to the
So
UK.
bad.
Yeah. Where in Europe would y'all love to go? I've never been to Europe. I have, like, a whole fucking list of places.
I don't
I
even
haven't
know
either,
because I've
so I
never
don't
been
know.
Oh,
there.
shit.
I don't know what's going on. over
Switzerland. I would love to go to Switzerland.
You gonna get a show in Switzerland?
Dude, I don't know if they do shows there.
I don't think
No.
that's on the list.
I-
No one chants like come to Switzerland. It's usually, you know.
I'm sure the Swiss would love to have you.
Germany.
I do want to go to Germany really bad.
Yeah.
I could drink a beer.
Yeah.
Do that right there, actually.
I might drink a beer if we went
Oh,
there.
beer.
Just
Germany,
one.
huh?
Just
Yeah.
one.
It's not
one the entire time that you're there.
I want to go to Vatican City and kiss the Pope on the mouth.
Sounds nice.
The deep sigh of shame that I hear on the other side of the room.
The other side of the couch has a lot of shame going on.
Is the new Pope cool or is he bad?
I'm not the right person to talk about that.
I know
do not
nothing
know.
about it.
I do not know. I feel like I've heard he's better than the Pope before him.
Okay.
But I don't know if he's like pinnacle Pope.
Catholics out there, is new Pope cool or lame? I don't know. On a scale
a
of
few weeks.
Vote in the comments. Yeah.
vote in the comments on how cool
Put in
Pope
the
is.
comments or send us a DM. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Whatever you're supposed to do. To Quinn's fucking.
You see what we have to live with every day for like a month on end? This man.
I had more questions, but I cannot think of them now. Awesome. Well,
Just evolved.
I think on that note, guys, I'm Allie Rincón. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of All Punked Up. Where can our audience find y'all on socials, so they can keep up to date with, you know, your tour adventures and your music releases? Where can they find you on socials?
At Hot Mulligan.
Yeah.
You'll know because it's verified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has the blue check.
Hashtag unverify Hot Mulligan.
Alright, cool.
Awesome. Later, guys.